The African Seed Access Index, TASAI, is a seed industry research program that assesses the enabling environment for competitive seed systems serving smallholder farmers in Africa. TASAI has recently completed the 5th TASAI country study for Uganda. In collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries and the Uganda Seed Trade Association, USTA, TASAI convened a National Seed Stakeholders Forum from 7th to 8th December 2022, bringing together more than 70 stakeholders from the seed industry.
We are talking about seed from these varieties. How is it? What is the status like? Are we doing well? Are there challenges? And indeed, we are discovering so many challenges we need to work on.
The research tracks indicators across 5 broad categories: research and development, industry competitiveness, policy and regulations, institutional support, and service to smallholder farmers.
The African Seed Access Index, that we call TASAI. TASAI is a continental organization that looks at different parameters under the seed sector. They will look at the research, they will look at the producers who are now the USTA members, they will look at the farmers, and very many other aspects. And why do they look at them? How are they? And when they look at how are they, how best can we do it better at those different categories of the value chain?
TASAI is helping me to identify which part of the private sector I should regulate more. I should pay my attention, because it's identifying my weaknesses as a regulator, pronouncing my strengths, and many other issues that I need to know about the industry.
Today's stakeholders meeting is very relevant to our work because we are discussing issues that actually pertain to the industry as a general, and these issues are what actually drive the business that we do. We've talked of things like counterfeits, we've talked of things like seed demand, we've talked of policies that the government needs to put in place to create an conducive environment for seed traders. So yes, it's very important, but for me the key highlight is to make sure that what we have discussed is actually implemented. Then it will add more relevance, it will add value to our being present here today.
Yes, actually, they bring a lot of value because the data they collect data from all the various stakeholders. That's the private companies, from the breeders, from the marketeers. So they help us to bridge all these gaps in providing information, and also try to help us to see what is not working and what is working in the seed sector. Because when I develop a variety, I must know which seed companies are there trying to take these varieties and what are the challenges facing, so that we can be able to address the issues that are related to the farmers.
It's an event that brings all the value chain actors in the seed to sit together, make presentations, identify the opportunities, identify the challenges we are going through, to make sure that we have seed on the market, to make sure that farmers get the right seed, right quantity at the right time.
We're contributing to opening our eyes to see where we are standing, look at the challenges that we have. However, TASAI is not covering, it's covering a limited number of crops. However, what comes up with, from what they have done, we see where we are. We see the prospects, we see where we have strengths, and we see where we have weaknesses. So I think in that way, TASAI is helping us to see how we are standing in the field of seed.